Hi, I'm Pat Shepard, the Bikeways Program Manager with Montgomery County's Department of Transportation. I have been managing the Bikeways program for the past 7 years, working on the planning, design, and construction of bicycle facilities such as bike trails and paths, conventional and separated bike lanes, and bike signage. It's been a very exciting and transformative time to be involved in developing a more robust program where bicycling can become a real transportation choice for people of all ages and abilities. Bicycling has steadily been gaining popularity in the United States as a mode of transportation. Recognizing that, with more people bicycling in the county, we needed to ensure that our streets had safe and well-connected infrastructure in our transportation network, so that people can consider biking to work, to their schools, to shops, and transit. We're here at Wood Glen Drive, Montgomery County's first two-way separated bike lane. We constructed this project in 2014. We began designing the project in 2013, receiving input from adjacent property owners, local businesses, and bike advocates. This was an important link in the Bethesda Trolley Trail network. To the south is the entrance to the Bethesda Trolley Trail, which extends to Bethesda, and north it'll extend all the way to Rockville. We had increased development, and we felt that there were more conflicts between pedestrians and cyclists. We reevaluated the public space between the curbs, and we decided that we had an opportunity to create this two-way separated bike lane. This project was really an important link again to our White Flint network and to the Bethesda Trolley Trail. I'd like to demonstrate what our new design has done with bringing the parking out away from the curb. With traditional bike lanes, cars are typically along the curbside, and the bike lanes are between the travel lane and the parked cars. There was always a chance of a cyclist getting doored. So that means that a driver would open their door not aware that there is a cyclist coming along and they can become injured. With this new design, a passenger opens their car door in a buffer zone. The cyclist can actually see the passenger opening the door. We felt that not only does this new design provide extra protection for the cyclists between the moving traffic, but it also helps with dooring.
I'm part of the McBag group. McBag is Montgomery County Bike Action Group, and we work with Pat Shepard on bike lanes and bike infrastructure in the county. I just like the way they're so connected. You can get up, we're going to put bike lanes on Marinella, so you can get up to White Flint, you can get over to Randolph and all the neighborhoods over there. They've started to add bigger barriers too, so that they're more permanent, and you feel like if a car bumped them, they wouldn't just keep continuing. It would notify the driver that there's something there. So I do feel a lot safer here than if I tried to bike it before the bike lanes were around. When I'm coming down the hill, I don't feel like I have to worry about the cars. I'm aware they're there. And when I get to the stop sign, there's green paint, so the cars are aware there's something else going around, and I can make eye contact with the people in the cars, and they'll wave me on, or they'll just wave and let me know that they're going to go through. I feel like every person is taking their turn, whether they're in a car or a bicycle or walking, so it just makes it a lot more comfortable. And I really like the fact that this is well placed to be a good connector, so it's just all about making connection. So that makes me feel like I can get here more easily than I used to be able to.
This was a one-way street. There was no good way for a bicyclist to get up here except riding on this path you see right here, the side path. Now this is a fantastic solution. Allows bicyclists to go northbound here in their own lane, and southbound they can come along within the roadway, which is perfectly safe because it's very slow. It's not fast traffic going here. And then right down here you can see there's a side path along the road. Going north was always trickier. because you had to get somehow across the lanes, and you were either on the sidewalk dealing with potential cars coming out or people coming out. This solution takes care of all of that, and it's quite wonderful. I've been riding, since I was a kid, but I've lived here for 30 years and got more into bicycling in the last 20. Anything that you want to do that goes downtown, you take the Capitol Crescent Trail, and that is here. There's a trail called the Bethesda Trolley Trail, and it now runs along NI-8, in the front of NI-8 on Old Georgetown, and that is really great. It terminates at the north end, about a block from where I live, so it's very, very, very nice. One of the nice things about this is I can do a fairly long ride and ride all the way downtown, and then take the Metro home, because they allow bikes on the Metro all day now, and then I can ride home, and you can see a lot more when you don't have to do a loop. People tend to ride their bikes toward Glenbrook because Glenbrook is very pleasant to ride on. The huge improvement is now when you're coming back and you're going northbound, the bicyclist can be going on the street that is one way for cars, but it has a lane that's just for bicycles that can go all the way up to Bradley, and Glenbrook is two ways on the other side. So it's a tremendous improvement. The utility company did some work. There's a manhole up here, and I rode by here once, and it had been excavated, and it was about a 1-inch drop to the concrete. And I communicated with Pat, the Bikeways coordinator. Within a couple days, I rode by again, and it was fixed. It was paved and smooth, which was a great thing to be able to do. It was no longer a bump, and I said, wow, a citizen can have positive influence on what goes on. And there have been lots of examples since then where Pat has been very responsible. Her predecessor is very responsible. It's a responsible department.
I'm here today to talk about the Neville Street one-way separated bike lane, which we constructed in 2016. It is the first one-way separated bike lane in Montgomery County. The purpose of the project was to create a low-stress connected bicycle network in the White Flint area. We reduced the travel lane widths, we eliminated parking on this west side, and we were able to add a 3-foot buffer with vertical flex posts or delineators that would help protect cyclists from the vehicles that were in the travel lane. And that provided more comfort and enhanced cycling in the county. This is my daughter, Tara, and we like to ride our bikes for exercise and fun. We do this recreationally when we can get together, and I wanted her to see our first two-way cycle track and our wayside amenity so that we can enjoy it too.